In the beginning, Lucio and his father, a priest, can be seen enjoying a meal together, while talking about a 500-year-old temple in the village where a legendary spear is worshipped. The weapon belongs to a yokai hunter. But the yokai hunter are beings that cannot be seen with their naked eye. But Ushio just thinks that his father's trying to scare him with impossible monsters, and so he doesn't believe him, making his father furious. Today, Ushio is asked to take care of his temple as his father was going on a trip. His father also asked him to get the books out of the warehouse. After a while, Ushio goes to the warehouse to get the books, but he notices a secret door. As curious as he is, he tries to open it, but fails miserably and falls. Just then he realizes that there's a yokai standing right behind him. This scares him to his soul, but he notices a spear going through his shoulder. This can only be removed by humans, and it turns out that his father was right all along. The yokai has been imprisoned here for 500 years now. The yokai demands Ushio remove the weapon from his body upon, which is your question. What would he do once he's free? It seems like the yokai aren't the smartest beast after all, as he says that he'll eat Ushio and turn the whole place into a living hell, like how he did 500 years ago. Well, naturally, Ushio denies his demands, after which the yokai proposes to leave Ushio alone if he helps him. But the beast is a threat to the village, and setting him free is not in his best interest. So he leaves the beast there and goes through school. On the way he meets his classmates, Nakamura and Inui. Ushio realizes that he forgot to get Nakamura's textbook. Until now, we know that Ushio is a little careless, but in the next scene we see that he's very good at football, and he's very interested in drawing. He's been thinking about the yokai all day, and even when he was returning, he could not shake the yokai off his mind. That evening, Nakamura and Inui dropped by Ushio's house to grab her notebook. But Ushio starts seeing small creatures all around while Nakamura and Inui are oblivious about it. Ushio suspects it was all yokai is doing, and so he goes to interrogate him. The yokai is amused as he hysterically laughs, and he tells him his being captured for 500 years has gathered his aura in the area, and Ushio, his energy has spread all around. This is attracting all the little yokai, and since yokai and Ushio's aura has been touched, so he can see the little yokai running around. While Ushio is having a little conversation with yokai, he hears Nakamura and Inui screaming. Ushio says that something's wrong and starts worrying about what's going on. That is when the yokai says you'll not be able to defeat them. But I can help you with this, and for this you have no choice but to free me. Ushio knows he's right. He cannot defeat those little beasts, and without a second thought, he agrees to do it, but he can't trust a yokai at all. As soon as he removes the beast's spear from his body, yokai attacks Ushio, and the instant to eat him. After realizing what was happening, he slams the spear on the floor, after which it connects to his soul energy, turning him into the Yokai Hunter. This baffles the monster, as Ushio looks exactly like the hunter who defeated him 500 years ago. Looking visibly terrified, Yoki begins running at the speed of sound while keeping his promise. By this time, all the mini yokai begin to fuse, forming into a deadly being while in way, and Nakamura are hiding, but yokai and Ushio both attack together, destroying them instantly. He learns that the beast's spirit can communicate with him, and it works by converting the human soul into energy, and the spear only exists to hunt the yokai. After the job is done, the yokai begins to leave, but Ushio does not let him go as his aura attracts more monsters. This makes the yokai very angry, but he's helpless as Ushio's holding the beast's spear. He has no option but to play along with him, and Ushio gives him a name, Tora. Yokai has no idea about the world as he was stuck with a beast spear for 500 years. And when he is a samurai and the television set, he proceeds to attack, destroying the only source of entertainment Ushio had in his house. Ushio is adamant about not letting yokai leave, and he even brings him to school with. Yokai is an invisible beast asset by Ushio's father, and surely enough, no one in the school can see him latched onto Ushio's shoulders. Tora is plotting on eating Ushio, while Ushio wants to kill the yokai. Meanwhile, Nakamura and Inui are going towards the old school building to collect some books, and when they come across a statue of stone, Ushio and Tora are attending a class, when the beast spear begins to act weird. Ushio realizes that there's something wrong, and it got obvious when they heard an explosion near the old building. It seems like everybody's turning into stones and there's panic everywhere. Tora talks about the rock eater. While Ushio is very confused, Tora does not want to help Ushio while he's searching for Nakamura. In any way, everywhere full of officers began coming at the same time at the news of 5 students disappearing from the school. Trams spread everywhere. People think this is the work of a kidnapper, but Ushio knows that it's the work of a monster. Tora does not want to help at all, and they even begin fighting with each other. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to us for more content and comment if you want a part 2. Have a good day.